Before watching this video, read the Oatmeal's comic about this topic. If you have, then carry on. Okay, so frequently around the town I hear people discussing the famed mantis shrimp. Many would even argue that it is the coolest animal ever. I beg to differ for many reasons. First of all, before I start, I would like to say that mantis shrimp color vision isn't really that amazing. They may have 10 color receptive cones, more than 10 actually, but that means close to nothing in the animal world. The Oatmeal would like you to believe mantis shrimp cones are crazy strong, but in reality they're very weak. The weakest being the red cones. And I hear you saying, Jacob, they have so many cones, and that doesn't matter because they have so many, like 16 whole cones. And I would reply, with color is processed through the brain, and guess what mantis shrimp don't excel at? Brain power. So while mantis shrimp are seeing many colors, they have near massive color blind spots, so they can't distinguish what color it is because the colors are too close together. Humans distinguish what color it is just fine, and they can see red much better than mantis shrimps can. And we only have 3 color receptors, so yeah, it's not that bad to have only 3 color receptors. Only being a very minor understatement, because it's very rare to have even 3 color receptors. Most animals have a maximum of 2, and the fact that we have 3 makes us seeing most of the world and very beautifully and well crafted with colors. But the Oatmeal would like you to believe you're missing out, but you're actually not. And also, next, the Oatmeal describes that the mediocre mantis shrimp is the, and I quote, one of the most creatively violent things on Earth. End quote. Oh, Mr. The Oatmeal. You can obviously see that you have not been to Australia's forests, huh? See, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the Gimpy Gimpy tree. Researchers have described the pain of this tree's toxin as a combination of having a bucket of acid dumped on your head while being shocked by lightning at the exact same time. The Gimpy Gimpy implants its deadly venom through small hairs along its stem. These hairs are so small that your skin almost immediately heals over them, trapping them inside your skin where they, and I'm not exaggerating here, will stay there for years, releasing more of that acid lightning toxin every time you try to move. Yeah, and also that bullet punch doesn't even hurt. It feels like a slight stinging flick. The only medical treatment you might possibly need is a band-aid, while the Gimpy Gimpy could make you wheelchair bound for years. This is a mantis shrimp injury with their bullet punch. This is a wheelchair. Which would you prefer? The Oatmeal then goes on to say that no aquariums carry mantis shrimp because they'll break through the glass and kill all the people inside. Well, the National Aquarium of the United States of America does, in fact, carry mantis shrimp, and you can buy a shrimp without a license, so any aquarium that wanted to could create a mantis shrimp exhibit. Also, it's an outright lie that shrimps could punch through the glass in an aquarium. A home aquarium maybe, but it'd likely only make a dent. You must remember that aquariums carry whales. Tail-whipping, violent, massive whales. So I promise you that a mantis shrimp would not be able to break out of an aquarium suited to its needs. Acrylic aquariums are way too strong for the mantis shrimp's punch, which is, I remind you, still made out of a biological material. It's not like crazy strong or anything. Also, even if the mantis shrimp somehow managed to learn how to breathe air and break through the glass, it could not attack a nearby person and cause a serious injury. Like we already described, it would cause basically a slight stinging sensation. Even if it punched you multiple times, the most that it could possibly need you to require is maybe stitches, most commonly a band-aid. Okay. Now, some of you may be sad that your favorite shrimpy pal has ascended into the ranks of mediocre things, so I offer this, a list of 5 crustaceans to replace your dependence on the mantis shrimp. These animals truly are cool. For number 1, the pom-pom crabs. They're cooler than the mantis shrimp because they have a symbiotic relationship with anemones that grow off their claws. The crabs use these anemones as boxing gloves that sting with venom when they hit an enemy. 2. Giant isopod. They're cooler than mantis shrimp for a few reasons. First of all, they are larger than cats. Yeah, not even joking, these things can grow up to 2.5 feet long. They also curl up into a massive pill bug when they're scared. Wonder if they inspired Sonic the Hedgehog. 3. Pistol shrimp. If you like the bullet punch of the mantis shrimp, you'll love these guys even more. They have a gun built into their claws that they can snap, releasing a deadly bubble at the speed of a car on the highway. It'll immediately stun any prey dead in their tracks, so the shrimp can eat them alive. 4. Whale louse. They're cooler than the mantis shrimp because the mantis shrimp live in a relatively normal habitat. These guys, though, live on the backs of whales. For their entire life, they sit on this whale's back just like chilling and eating barnacles. That are also along for the ride on this giant whale taxi. Number 5, skeleton shrimp. So many people are going to be like, Mantis shrimps are pretty. Well, after this, instead, a beautiful and graceful transparent shrimp that is actually pretty adorable. I mean, I would snuggle with a skeleton shrimp. I don't know about you. Okay, so we're finally over, and I encourage you to go out into the big wide world and try to prove me wrong about everything I said here. You won't be able to, but you can try. I don't care, whatever. Because it's good for you to look for stupid things people say, especially in the era of fake news and Minecraft 3 a.m. calling Scooby-Doo Boss Baby at 3 a.m. So if this video made you mad, good. That wasn't the intention, but okay. Either way, I hope you enjoy the suffering of knowing that your mantis shrimp is only mediocre. Expect more videos like this one. Unless you don't like this one, then comment down below, Jacob, you are bad and your mom is not funny, lol. And I'll take your complaint into account. Goodbye.